Hi guys, it's me, Rusty 78609, coming at you from Central Texas, USA. Actually, I am just coming back from Round Rock, Texas, where I went to drive a 2016 Toyota Prius Package 2. And this is May I guess today is May the 18th, 2016. It's about 72 degrees right now. It's a nice day. But anyway, I got up this morning. I didn't have anything to do. And I went and got me a sausage and egg breakfast instead of my usual. And anyway, so I went over to Round Rock, Texas to the Toyota dealership, drove a 2016 Toyota Prius, and I have to tell you, I owned a 2010, now own a 2013, and between the 2010 and 2013 there were virtually no changes, but the 2016 Prius, there's several changes, several outside and inside. For one thing, the interior is a different color. The dash is kind of sunk down a little bit. The console I like even better than the one I've got now. They've dropped it way down. There's nothing in your way. I mean, it just feels more spacious. And there's a blind in a Prius. There's a blind spot left and right near the front windshield where there's a brace of some kind. And it's not a big problem, but it creates a little bit of a blind spot. They've eliminated that. And as far as they've improved the mileage. I think it's rated at around 55. And I always get better than the average rating anyway, because I can drive slowly out here in the country where I live. But anyway, that was pretty interesting. And the guy that was, the salesman was from Nigeria, which I found interesting. He's been in the U.S. for 19 years, and he said that one of the biggest problems the United States has is the kids don't have any discipline. He said in Nigeria, he lives 40 miles from the biggest city in Nigeria, and but he said there, if you cause a problem, they just beat the crap out of you. That's it. You know, I mean, and they'll continue to do it till you straighten up. So discipline is immediate and harsh, or can be, he said. And we don't have that here, and he said that's why we have a lot of problems, and I agree with that. It's one of the biggest problems we've got. But be that as it may, the Prius was cool. I liked it. I drove a white one. It's got kind of a tan and black and white interior. It's really neat. I mean, I thought it was pretty well done. I didn't think I was going to like the changes that they'd made, because I was used to the old style, but I did. I like the console, particularly being gone pretty much. I mean, you still have a center console, but it's that big centerpiece that is in the 2013 is completely completely removed, and the little shifters move. But for those of you that have a Prius or are thinking about getting one, go drive one and see what you think, because it's a pretty damn good car. And this road I'm on right now is Highway 29. It goes east and west, and we're headed west. The little town we're coming up on right now is a little town called Liberty Hill, and it's incorporated, and the population, I think, is around 1,000, possibly. But many years ago, Willie Nelson used to do his July the 4th picnics here in Liberty Hill, and there'd be 10, 20,000 people come and attend those events. And but this is the big city of Liberty Hill, Texas, that we're coming into right now. And not much I can say about it. There's not much here. The reason they incorporated the city is there's another town south of here, not too far away, called Leander. And just below that, south, is another community called Cedar Park. And they're growing so fast, since they're basically just a suburb of Austin, Texas, that to protect themselves from being swallowed up by the whale, they incorporated. And I think it was a wise decision. Also this morning I went and drove a Nissan NV200 compact cargo van, a 2016, thinking that I might do that for camping in. It's okay. The small cargo van is okay, and it would give you some more space than the Prius. The large cargo van is just way too much for me. Some other people may love it. And but anyway, so that's been my morning. I just kind of went checking things out to escape the, I guess you'd say, the rut that I dig for myself. But anyway, I'm just checking in. Again, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA. Thumbs up, carpe diem, and adios amigos. If I've ever find, well, we're right in Liberty Hill now. I'll finish this. I don't know how long it's been going, not long. But this is downtown, well, not downtown. This is the out on the highway business section. I know the view of that nice dump truck is really enjoyable. So what can I say? Timing is everything. So there's not much here. They got a few little restaurants out here on the highway, but the population, the permanent population, is just right at 1,000 people. They have a huge school district though, because there's a lot of little subdivisions in this area that are just outside the city limits. And they're a 4A or 5A high school, which is large, and they're hell on football like most Texas high schools are, and the community's big behind them. They built a super big stadium. It's up here on the right. I'm not sure how far it is. If it's not too far, I'll leave this on. But it's super big. In fact, Texas just set the record on building the most expensive high school stadium, or they're fixing to build the most expensive high school football stadium or athletic stadium. It's going to be $62 million, and it's some little community near Dallas, Texas, that's got a very successful football program, and the citizens were nice enough to vote to pass a bond issue to build that monument to stupidity, in my opinion. But I guess if you're into high school sports, it's a good thing. If you're not, then it's a pure waste of money. But they would never do that for the science department or the math department or whatever, any other science department. And we wonder why our kids don't perform well in those areas, science and engineering. It's because we put no emphasis on it, none at all. All the emphasis in high school is, particularly in Texas, is athletics. If you're a good baseball player, a good football player, or whatever, your chances of being mayor of that town someday are greatly improved. So anyway, we're going to let this go another minute or two. I'm right up here. The school's right up here on the right. And but again, this is Liberty Hill, Texas, and Liberty Hill, Texas is west of Georgetown, Texas, on the Highway 29, about 25 miles. And then to get back to my house from there's the stadium up on the right. You probably can't see it. Maybe I can't turn it very much. But it's there on the right. Sorry you can't see it, I don't think. But be that as it may, I think I'll end this video. Well, I'll pass they got a huge school up here. A huge school. High school. I mean, they spent a fortune on it. And how's it going to come out? I'm not sure. Parking lot's full of cars. I just wonder how many thousands of cars are there. But anyway, be that as it may, y'all enjoy your day. Carpe diem. Adios amigos. Bye. Bye.